Okay, let's see what a Chevy head looks like. Now, everybody knows you can buy aluminum heads for what it costs to rebuild an old set. These are already rebuilt though. These have stainless steel valves in there already. And these are brand new, they have not been run. What's that say on there? Probably Manly or something. I can't make it out in this light. Which directions are written in? But I guess it goes this way. Probably Manly. Gets tight right there. Right where that valve seal's at. Got Teflon PC seals over there, which are fine. Nice and heavy duty. We got clearance in them. Doesn't feel round, but it's got clearance. So that should be a usable valve. Oh, that's tight. Another brand new valve. Yep. The same clearance as the intake. A little bit looser up and down to side. That's not good, but seals are definitely working good. So long as you don't screw up those seals, they're still good. Alright, so yeah, I got a little rust in that one. Yeah, whatever it was, it wiped off. It's trying to rust. Good thing it's stainless. Let's see, how big are these? A couple inches. 2190. Yeah, slimy. 1875. 1 7/8. 371 on the stems. Small. That had a burr on that one. Yeah, there's a burr on that one there. I can feel it. The keeper came out, it burred it. We'll put my external hose on there and clean it up a little bit. I put an oil groove in a guide. That ought to help it out. Alright, let's see what we got to work with. It looks like they did a performance valve job here. That means they didn't do a damn thing. Okay, so what are they doing here? I guess they put a throat cutter in there, or did Chevy do that? I don't know. They definitely got a big radius they stuck in here to lower the compression down. So that makes it not flow very well, having that stupid ass cut in there like that. Yeah, crappy cutter. Kills the airflow. Once you cut all this crap out and let it breathe. That's stupid, leaving that lip in there. So you got a precision high flow port that comes out like that, then it goes out like that. So how's the air supposed to turn like that, go that way? It doesn't do that. Air doesn't want to turn more than 7-degree turn max. So what you do is you go in and you hand grind this at the radius rod in here. cut that crap out of there. And there's metal up under there, so there's no problem right there. Make a nice, go straight down and radius it over, and it'll flow a lot more air. Same thing over here. Cut that crap out that's right there. That chunk right there, cut that out. It'll run better. Being a stupid car head with water in here, you can't cut very deep this way. It looks like they went in there a little bit of a sanding drum and pretended to do something. You can see how they're cutting up into the seat over here. Looks like they did a half-ass attempt at doing something. So maybe these are oversized exhaust valves, I don't know. The intake looks stock. So they did some, you can see the crappy ass job they did in here. It's real rough, uneven. So sanding stones don't do nothing but make it look like you did something important. If you want to do anything important, you go in there with a burr. You cut it out. In there like that. You hold at the angle you want to cut at, and you cut the piss out of it, and it's gone, it's gone. That's how you do it. Same with over here. See how that big lump right there goes up and down? This is all low through here, high chunks up there, then you got the valve up here. Go from here straight down to there. There should not be any water between here and here. If it's thick, if it's bigger there, it should be able to go straight up and down without hitting water. Now if you go bigger than that down there, then you might hit water. But you have to go a little ways. You can cut probably 30 out of there without having too much effort of water in there, but it'll be thin. Stupid car heads are not made to make any power, so. Same thing as over here. The intake, port's way over here, tapers way up to here, and it tapers out. So just go straight down. Cut that whole thing out. It'll run a lot better. That nice casting turd right there, what the hell is that in there for? Cut that out. Doesn't matter what kind of head you got, anything you do, same thing. Knock out your stupid machine mark burrs in there, and steps and ledges they put in there, and casting crap. There's another one in there. Don't go in there trying to change the whole damn port. That's where you're going to get into problems, because you don't know where water's at. But just cut simple stuff out, you'll gain a bunch of power. They shrouded a stupid ass valve right here. They tried to unshroud it, but they did a very good job of it. See, when you open your valve up, you can see there's a lip right there under the valve. That's your first problem. Then they got this radius they cut in here, which is your second problem, and then you got the stock radius up here that Chevy gave you. So what you want to do is blend all those three surfaces together. And once again, the chamber's already this big. There's not that much. You can cut it out to that size without hitting water. Don't have to worry about it. You'll learn to shroud the piss out of that valve and make up some power. Same on exhaust. Same chunks in there. Yeah, just simple little crap. That's all you gotta do. So they used radiuses like these. Right here. See, that's a sharp radius. That's one of the ones you use. That is not the one they use. They use this one right here, which I can't stand because it sucks. And then we have my radius, which is this one, which is not a radius, it's a parabolic curve. That's the one I use. So I'm going to have to come in here and make a custom one, but anyway, these go in here. So you get the same problem right here. So this is the cutter they use. See, look at that. See how it matches? Yeah, let's just blow a bunch of compression out of this motor. That's all that does. The only thing better than that one is this one. This one's even worse. Look at this one. You cut down straight down for a long ways. Now that might hit water, because that's pretty far in. This one here, see how it cuts the head down? It'll cut that all the way down until you get down to inside of here. The problem is it's probably too big outside here, because this cutter's made for a Harley, not for a stupid car motor. But you can get the idea. We can come down with that and clean all that crap out of there. But I'll have to I'll have to make a different one. Not one of these, not this one. We'll have to hand grind one, kind of like one of these over here. Yeah, one maybe like that one. There used to be another one back in here I made. Those are seat cutters there. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, one of these two here might do the trick. ones I made over the years for doing other things. Look at the difference that would make just doing that. Cut that edge out, cut that edge out, go right down to your seat. Boom, done. That's a good one. I like that one. This one here, this one's more for a straight wall coming in, so it's probably too much. That would work if you want to keep the compression up a little higher, but they already cut a big gouge out of there, which this would leave. This one here will go in there and clean all that stuff out. Lower the compression down a little bit, but the flow gain versus the compression loss is huge. So screw the compression. Let's get the damn flow up. What's nice about this stuff is the flow is improved everywhere. Low, mid, and high. I don't know if these are angle plug, straight plug, no plug. I don't know what the hell it means on car lingo. I did like how these were undercut in there, it looked like. I don't think they actually are. They look like they were when they're blasting them, but they're not undercut, they're just straight down. See, if you took that angle they had right there and you just went all the way down with that, that'd be a nice flowing port. You'd kill some compression, but it would flow a lot better. Alright, so these can be worked on. I guess these are considered closed chamber. So that means they're hot compression already. Get that 90 octane California gas working good. Alright, so we're going to have to come back and do a valve job on this thing, or at least clean up the top of the seat area. The seat's probably fine. We'll check that too, but we'll have to see if the seat's actually way on the outside edge where it belongs, or it's way on the inside edge. Hard to tell. Pretty wide. Cars like wide seats, I don't. That's over an 1/8 inch width there, and how come it looks like the intake's fatter than the exhaust? Not a good sign. Alright, so I see a lot of power to be gained right there for free, basically, just by doing your valve job correctly. Can't back cut the valves, they're already too thin. That's out. The exhaust, maybe just break the edge a little. How about the outside edge? See, they got a sharp outside edge. If you break the outside edge and put a chamfer there, it'll flow more air too. The intake should be sharp. Yep, it is. Exhaust, cut the back side. It'll help a little bit on the flow because the air is coming in from that direction. So you can do a little playing on the exhaust valve. That'll help a little bit too. Everything you do helps. What do we got on the ports? Okay, so these are supposed to be bad or good. I don't know. Let's see here. It's kind of a toss-up. They're both making a turn, so I don't know which one's good or bad. I don't see much of a difference really. They're big. They're pretty straight. That one's got a big chunk of crap right there, whatever that is. This one doesn't. I need a board. It's bored. There we go. So whatever that thing is right there, that's a problem. That is not helping your airflow. See, this one's just got a little hump in there. Doesn't have anything in there. Can you grind all that hump out? Maybe. I know you can cut half of that off without hurting it. Here's that hump again. There's that one again. Okay, so the ports going this way are better than the ones going that way because of that hump. Alright. Other than that, they look about the same. Got a decent short side radius on there. It's a nice long sweeper. Harleys don't have any of that crap going on. They have none. So these can flow some more air. Definitely big ports, but it's a big motor too. Who cares? What's that, a stud hole we got coming up in there? Yeah, that's it. Whatever that hole's for. I guess that's a rocker arm stud. Why the hell do you need a rocker arm stud that sticks through that far? Yeah, because it's really thin, that's why. Yeah. Well, put your stud in there. Whatever you don't have sticking out, cut off. That's how you fix that problem. So run your stud up in there and cut it. Cut it away. You could probably cut that at a 45 degree there and not really lose much holding power. Should gain a little bit of flow. Line this side over to your valve guides, what you want. So you have to put the studs in there and see what you got to play with. Looks like you got them cut out for decent sized valve springs already. Oh, how big are these stupid springs? They look like they're less than 1.5 inches. Maybe about 3/8 or something. Oh, they are 1.5 inches. Okay. That's decent. I don't like 1 5/8 on hot rod motors, but nowadays you do a beehive spring in there or a conical. Conical's better than beehive. Then you have to worry about the cutting the head out and weakening it. Buy some good conical springs, lose a lot of weight. You lose half the collar weight up here at least. You probably lose about 2/3 of collar weight. Keeper stays the same, and the spring itself loses half its weight too because it tapers down real thin. It also gets rid of harmonics, so you can take out that stupid spring in there. These don't have stupid things; they're interference fit. Those are crane springs. Who knows? All right, so I don't see a big issue with these heads. Why you can't make them run a lot better? Probably make them run almost as good as a aluminum head. Not have to spend all the money. But oh well, they are what they are. Cast iron to build more horsepower too, because they don't suck all the heat out of the combustion chamber. But they also want to detonate sooner too, so you can't run as much compression with them. So everything's a trade-off. Depends on what you're doing. Alright, well there you go. My take on a big block Chevy. Definitely better than my 440s. Over there. Alright, that's it for that. More blasting.